Welcome back to the Slice of Keto and Pie, where we share a piece of our pie to you. I'm Keto.
And I'm Pie.
Hey, Pie. What's that in the sky? Is that a bird? Is it a
Is
plane?
it? Oh,
No,
it's
it's super.
it's
It's Superman. No, wait.
it's
Is it? It's super.
it's
It's super. I mean super. I
super
mean it's
super
Spider Boy. Man, Spider.
Spider
No,
Ham
Spider
Spider
Man.
Ham Spider Ham.
Spider Hand. He does spider hands. Ah, I love Spider-Man.
Our our best friend Spider Ham.
He's your friendly neighborhood man, Spider-Man,
Man Spider. Oh,
Spider Boy, Spider Woman,
Oh,
all kinds of spiders. We love spiders.
what? Now we should start off by having the definition of a spider. Spider.
What is a spider?
According to wait, this isn't Webster. According to Webster, how do you spell Webster's dictionary? According to Webster's dictionary, a spider is any of the okay, what is arachnid? No, okay, usually having unsegmented abdomen linked to what is this word? Cephalothorax. All right, it's an 8-legged little guy.
Yep. He shoots out webs. Go pss, pss, pss. Captures sticky, very very sticky. Yes, it could be pretty too, the way they make those patterns.
That's true.
It's very
They
cool.
got the.
Very cool.
I feel like that's a spider web.
But Spider-Man?
What an absolute legend. We love Spider.
Spider-Man, aren't you?
Why
Pie?
is
You're
the
a very
desktop audio less?
big fan of Spider-Man.
Who told you this?
I don't know. Maybe you.
Well, yes, it's pretty true. I actually, yes, I do love. Well, yes, I like Spider-Man quite a bit. I remember.
He loves Spider-Man so much he's stammering over the name of him. Oh my gosh.
I can't even say his name. It's too holy for me.
It's too.
But what was it?
Is Spider-Man the deity to you?
Yeah, he's like Spider God. You ever see that comic?
No. What is Spider God? Is that like a secret cult? I don't know. Spider God?
I feel like there is
they
a cult.
worship spiders.
I feel like that is definitely a thing, but I don't know.
There's a UK song.
There is a UK
called Spider God. I'm seeing a lot of like ancient depictions of a spider god.
Hey, yo, Spider-Man's been a thing since ancient times.
Man. But he's not really a man that has spider powers. It's just a
It's a
big
spider that-
spider. Just a big spider.
It's a spider that has man power. You ever see that? That is such a funny thing. It was man spider.
Man's he's from Smosh. I loved that.
Oh, it's so
Oh
good.
my-
Spider that has man powers.
That was brilliant.
What is man powers? I had the power to do taxes. What is that? What does it mean to have the power of a man?
He like is a spider like I'm trying to think. Yeah, he just does normal human things, but he's just he's just a human with 8 legs and 8 arms.
Yo, there was a comic where Spider-Man actually did get like 8 legs. It's kind of
Ooh,
freaky.
What the heck?
That's nightmare fuel.
With I see 6 arms.
Yeah. Wait,
6
is that,
arms.
Is that 8? 2, 4, 6. I don't know. He has a lot of arms.
So I want to see 8. Bro. That's why they call it arachnophobia. The 6 arm saga. Okay, well they just don't know what they're talking about. Oh wait, 6 arms and legs. Ah, okay. So it adds to 8. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense.
That's math.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird iterations of Spider-Man. It's out there in the comic world, you know.
Yeah, there is. And there's
Crazy.
you could say there's a Spider-Verse.
Ooh, one of the best movies of all time.
That was such a good movie. Now, we should talk about the beginnings of What was your first interaction with the character of Spider-Man?
Ah, first interaction. Well, I didn't really find it by myself. Found it by my cousin in Brazil. While I was visiting there, he was telling me about things he liked, about things he like really thought was very cool, specifically superheroes, which is obviously they're very cool. Like, because like, why aren't they cool? They're
Hmm.
superheroes. And he showed me a couple comics which had the name Spider Man on it. And I was like, oh, he looks really cool. He had like a PS2 game of it. He even had the Tobey Maguire DVD of Spider-Man 1. I watched like the first 30 minutes. I was like, that's pretty good. But then I fell asleep, so I didn't pay attention to the rest of the movie. But the point is, that was the first time I got into Spider-Man, was the idea that someone, probably like 6 years younger than me at that time when I was like 4, was like, look at this Spider-Man, bro. He's so cool. He's like blue and red. He's like a spider, but like not a spider. He's like, you know, he does shoot webs, he captures
Got
bad
the
guys. He saves everyone. He has a cool girlfriend too. He's so cool. He's such a cool guy. I'm like, what?
Yes. What was my first interaction with Spider-Man? I don't even remember specifically, but I did watch all the original Sam Raimi films back in the day. I don't when did those come out? Like 2000 and negative
They were like
one?
2002
This is
ish,
such a long. I
right?
wasn't even. Oh my goodness, that was a long time ago. But yeah, I don't think I even actually comprehended what Spider-Man was. I just saw a guy who was dressed as like a red and blue, and he could swing, so he was cool. So I guess that was my initial uh, introduction to Spider-Man. And then later, we got the Amazing Spider-Man, which a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people didn't like for some reason. But I always loved it. I always loved it, and I saw some of the cartoons on TV, and I loved those. I just loved everything Spider-Man, and just basically, I love his whole responsibility. Like, great power comes great responsibility. I love how he's just a. I feel like he's just a cool, like, he's just a nice guy. You know, he's just a stand up guy that fights for good, and we love Spider Man. I love
Yeah.
Spider Man.
Like, I can't really see what's wrong with Spider-Man. You know, he's got he's able to balance out his two-sided life. You know, he's just one day he's just an average, everyday person that's pretty big brain named Peter Parker, but then the next he's like swinging around the city wearing his infamous blue and red suit called Spider-Man. And I'm like, wow. Like, how can a
Yeah, could you
superhero be that
imagine?
good? Like,
Wait, he got his powers in high school.
yeah.
Could you imagine like getting powers and like what would that be like? That would be so
Oh
crazy.
my gosh. Like the amount of time, because like when I imagine these kind of things, right? I look at examples like Henry Danger.
Ooh, yeah, yeah.
That guy, what, the little kid, that guy's like what, freshman, sophomore in
Yeah, he
high
was
school?
like 13, so that's like
Yeah.
yeah.
That's like late middle school, early high school, yeah.
Yeah.
And he gets what, he like chews bubble gum or something, and then he like just
Yeah,
starts
yeah,
doing missions.
you're gonna blow a bubble? I'm gonna blow your mind.
I
That's such a
remember that.
classic.
Oh my gosh, I loved Henry Danger. But when I think about that, I'm like, how do you do that in high school? You gotta
Yeah.
balance yourself saving people every day and go to school, wake up in the morning and get good grades. Get the friends to know you, but not too much because they're
Oh
gonna be like,
yeah.
hey, what's that in your closet? And they're like, I'm like, I'm just a fan of Harry. I'm just a fan of Spider Man.
I
I don't
just
know.
love Spider-Man.
I just
I'm
love
just a fan.
Spider
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man. Oh my gosh, that reminds me of the scene of when the Tobey Maguire first movie where Peter Parker's trying out his new suit and it's just like all wrinkled up, like all like stitched
Oh
together
yeah.
weirdly, and then he goes into this like boxing ring, trying to fight this big wrestler. He's like, "Bone saw's ready." Oh my gosh.
That was such a classic. Also, like getting powers. I remember in the Amazing Spider-Man when Andrew Garfield Spider-Man like wakes up, he like opens the door and the handle breaks and like he goes
Oh
to like
yeah.
for the sink and the handle breaks, and like the pipe breaks. Like that would be that's such an interesting like thought. Like you would just gain super strength one day, and then like you can't control it, and so you just accidentally like break things. That would be so interesting.
That would be weird. So, like you gotta like measure it out in terms of like
Yeah,
the size of a spider to the size of a human. So
that's
that is
true.
interesting. They have
How
to.
strong is a spider?
They say it's stronger. Like it's 8 times stronger than the size of its body,
Whoa, that's
which is
crazy.
crazy. Yeah.
Also,
I. Oh yeah. Go on.
what was I gonna say? Uh, strength. Oh, Spider-Man. There's like a thing in one of the comics that like Spider-Man. It's a weird comic thing where Doc Ock takes over Spider-Man's body
Yeah.
and realizes that he's always pulled his punches. So he goes to like punch like the Vulture or something and breaks his jaw because he's like, oh shoot, he just always pulls his punches because he doesn't want to. Because if he like went at his full strength, he could
Yeah.
like kill people. So that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's scary to think about. Cause like you gotta also think about how you would affect people. Cause then you could ruin your other half life with thinking that you are now a villain. Cause I'm thinking of My Hero Academia, right?
Oh
Now,
shoot!
obviously, I haven't seen all the way to it, but I've seen enough to the point
Everyone
where
dies.
no.
Only
But
half.
I've seen enough of the anime to get to the point of the whole anime saying that people can't always trust the hero.
Yeah.
And it hurts to see it actually happen because after everything that went down at the middle breaking point of season 6, oh my gosh, dude, it
Yeah, that
hurts. I don't even know who to root anymore. It hurts.
it
Oh
does
my
hurt.
gosh. Yeah,
But that's
that's
another
basically
thing
Spider-Man.
too. Like with Spider-Man, like sometimes like the people, the city that is like against him,
Oh yeah,
and so he's.
especially in the we didn't talk about it yet Tom Holland version
That's true.
in 2020, was it 2019, 2021 that the movies came out.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, 3 of them
Yeah,
came out,
they're
and
against him.
they're against him, man. After what he did to my
Yeah.
to
Can we
Mysterio,
spoil?
was
Are
it?
we spoiling? Is it a spoiler? I don't know.
I don't really know. I mean, okay, anyone who hasn't watched Spider-Man, like
Get the
No Way
heck out of
Home,
here.
the home series, the Tom Holland series, too bad we're gonna spoil it,
Home Alone.
bro. Home Alone. Oh my,
They should have made that.
it'd be so funny if Spider-Man cameoed in Home Alone in like 98. Oh my
Oh my!
gosh.
Where is he? What is he? It's Japanese Spider.
What? What?
Have you ever seen this? Oh my
What is
god,
it?
Japanese Spider-Man.
Japanese
Just look
Spider-Man.
up Japanese Spider-Man. It's so good.
Tokusatsu.
It's just. What is this?
Takuya Yamashiro.
I can't believe this.
What is this? What is
Spider.
this?
What?
Oh my gosh. Young motorcycle racer
Spider-Man.
Takuya Yamashiro sees a UFO falling to Earth in a space warship named the Marveler. Dr. Hiroshi, Takuya's father, a space archaeologist, investigates the case but is called upon finding the spaceship. The incident also attracts the attention of Professor Monster and his evil Iron Cross army, an alien group that plans to rule the universe.
Classic Spider-Man story. I love these Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh! And what are these robots? They're like Power Ranger type robots.
It's the best Spider. That's the real Spider-Man. That's my Spider-Man. Japanese Spider-Man is my Spider-Man.
Look at this, Marvel 616 Japanese Spider-Man. It's on Disney Plus. I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. It's on Disney Plus. I gotta watch it.
I gotta watch this.
I gotta watch it, dude.
Oh,
What the
I
heck?
can't believe this.
What is he wearing? Is it like
Spider-Man.
he's got an arm bracelet? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The iterations of Spider-Man are so crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, the Tom Holland, what happened to him? Like instead of like the other versions, kind of. Sam Raimi's kind of went into the villainy part of Spider-Man, but not like I guess, societal like
You're gonna
view of villainy Spider-Man.
let me put some dirt in that eye.
I
That's some
hate
real
when he's-
villainy.
I hate when he like. So funny. I like remember. I remember the part where he like what is it? He like quote unquote like killed Sandman on like the sewers, and then he's like, "Good riddance."
Yeah.
He talks to like Aunt May, and then she's like, what happened to the Sandman? And he's like, well, Spider-Man killed him. She's like, Spider-Man killed him?
Whoa.
Spider-Man doesn't kill people. I'm like,
Whoa.
oh, ooh.
Spider-Man doesn't kill people. That's the moral thingy. The moral. Are we getting deep in this? Uh-oh.
The moral
I
compass.
can't do this.
We're going to
You ever take
Breaking Bad
ethics? You
territory.
ever take an ethics class?
Well, there is the fallacy of the
Of,
ends justify the means.
That's ethics.
That is ethics, and I am quite ethical about the ethics.
Yeah, that's
But,
such a. It's a big ethical thing to kill or not to kill. That is the ethical question.
Yeah,
And
dude,
Spider-Man.
I think of it as the way of a half measure ethical scenario, right? Because let's say you are threatened by someone, right?
Yes.
But you have the opportunity to take the advantage, and you knock them unconscious. But you're gonna seem like you're the one that took the advantage, so you might get arrested for it. So it's like, oh no. So, yeah, you got like three options, but if the person is that like focused on trying to stay quiet, then there's two options, right? Either confer with the man that took advantage of you, try to go into a negotiation situation, see, hey, you don't do this, I won't do this to you, and we're cool, and we can just bounce and like never see each other again. Or you could just stay fully quiet and just him, which is definitely wrong, but you're not gonna get caught. No one's really gonna know unless he's got connections. Then there's a whole domino effect of those situations. But the point is, do you want if you end up doing the 50-50 scenario of just conversing with him halfway, the domino effect is a lot bigger because instead of let's say removing a problem that could threaten you later on, you end up creating a bigger scenario around yourself when you let that person live. But if you don't let that person live, then the consequences are, I mean, I hate to say this, they're actually not as bad if you would let him go, which is sad because like killing is bad. Killing is way too overboard to do to someone. But like,
Yes.
person that has the kind of moral compass to think, okay, what do I get out of this situation? Then it's like, well, if I get rid of him, then like I win, but like,
Yeah, I
it's
only half understood what you said, but I think I understand what you said.
I know my explanation was terrible, but like
But
I
I if
based it off of
there's-
like a scenario where it's like where you're always in a bad situation. Like
Oh,
let's
yeah,
say
yeah,
you're like you're always in a bad situation and like you did something bad, so like you gotta do the bad, you gotta do the worst option for your work for yourself.
yeah.
But for like in your moral self, like your mental state, you gotta make it worse, but like you're gonna get off easier, which is really sad.
Yes. Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. So like killing, it's morals and ethics. It's a tough thing to come to decisions with, and sometimes you don't know what's right and wrong, and things can be very complicated. Things can be very complicated.
Yes, you get me. You understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's almost like we're doing this.
It's almost like
Wow.
we're both half of a whole.
We're like almost half a pie. ah.
It's almost like that's the name of the show.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh, and we're sharing a slice. Oh
of our pie.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, dude. Okay. Superheroes.
Oh yeah,
Spider-Man.
superheroes. Spider-Man.
We love Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. The Tom Holland one. What's the supervillain's name in like Far From Home where he has to like
Mysterio.
Mysterio, right? After he, you know, actually get rid of him, the whole everyone's like, "Whoa, Spider-Man's like the bad guy. What is he doing?" It's like, well, I've never seen this before, and it's like, well, after what the superhero has done for you all this time, after what he's done for you, it's like now you turn your back on him. That's what I'm getting from the situation, because like, how can you trust someone for that long? Have someone else say, "No, I'm actually the hero," and then once he's about to like, you know, not be alive anymore, he then says, "Actually, that guy's the villain." And it's like, what the heck? Like, what is the mental moral compass of people to think they could just immediately trust someone else after trusting someone for more
That is
than
true.
like,
Sometimes
a
the
long time?
public is kind of sus.
I mean,
They
hey,
like they just
gotta
like
follow the crowd. Gotta follow the crowd.
yeah.
That's what the public does.
Kind of is just like following the crowd. They're not like, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right. They just are like, I hate you now.
True.
But then that's like, but then sometimes you get the people that are like, you know what, I still love you, Spider-Man. And it's like, oh, it's wholesome.
Yeah.
But not in Tom Holland's case, because he had to basically, I mean, not literally, but like he died in like in a I don't know what sense, but like in not literally, but like no one knows him now. So
Yeah.
he basically sacrificed his knowledge, his people's knowing of him.
Yeah. Just go into hiding. He has to take conflicts that aren't damaging to him.
And now he
morally
understands his responsibility.
True. Because that's what every single Spider-Man did. First with Uncle Ben, then it's with also Uncle Ben, I think, in
And
Andrew
then-
Garfield's case, and then it's Aunt May
Aunt May.
from Tom Holland.
With great power comes great responsibility.
And that's what it's all about for Spider-Man.
It's so beautiful. That's why I love
So
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man is just, it hits deep with that meme.
Although Spider-Man is kind of in pain. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
His life is just all hard.
He's gotta like, what is it? Yeah, he's gotta stick with like trying to be quiet about like himself. Because at the end of Tom Holland, I'm thinking like, well, he has no one else.
Yeah,
He lost Aunt May.
He literally lost everyone.
He lost Tony Stark because in that universe he's not there anymore.
Yeah.
So he doesn't really have anything to look up to. But also his friends,
Yep,
they don't know who
him.
he is.
And it's
anymore.
like he feels guilty. He doesn't want to put them in danger, so he doesn't talk to them. And so it's like, oh, are you the new girl?
Girl.
David,
Ooh.
David. It is me, David.
Kun.
David Kun.
Kun. Oh my
But also
gosh.
he's just Spider-Man's. I think that's what I've learned. Like, I mean, when I was younger, I just saw a cool guy swinging. But now that I've like gotten older, I've seen and the Spider-Man story is just kind of one of like pain.
Yeah.
He's
it's very
just he
painful.
loses a lot, and he has a lot of responsibility that he puts on himself, and then he still loses, but he always gets back up. That's what it is. He always gets back up, and that's why that's why a lot of people like him, because he always gets back up even when like the odds are against him, and even when he's not really having a good time, he still gets back up. So that's why we love Spider-Man.
I'm gonna bring this up now. I'm worried about how they're gonna take him in the future. Now, don't get me wrong. Spider-Man has lasted like 20 years, and he's still the GOAT. He's still the same Spider-Man.
That's why he's
Heck,
the GOAT.
they're making another Spider-Verse movie, and it's gonna be great because like it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
But like, I'm thinking about it, right? Everything that we've had in our childhood, SpongeBob, um, other film and media, like, it's a good example from like 2000s. Like Shrek, I guess, because Shrek was in the
Shrek.
2000s, kind of like those have those are like are starting to become like very old in terms of like trying to appeal to the crowd that is today. But when it wants to appeal to the crowd today, it has to disguise itself to appeal to it and like give up on its original like uniqueness that brought people to love it in the first place, which is what scares me because like when I watched SpongeBob, I was like, this sponge is so funny. He's so cool. There's a starfish. There's a crab. There's a squid. And then I see like Shrek, and I'm like, this guy's so funny. The way he he jokingly parodies a bunch of pop references, a bunch of other things that he references. It's amazing. But then I think about nowadays, and I see SpongeBob over here, just I don't know,
Sponge out
giving
of what?
Patrick a new show, which is like,
Oh yeah,
what
that.
are you doing? Don't give Patrick a show. It's bad. What are you doing? And Shrek hasn't made a movie in so long, and the last movie was literally the most dramatic thing you can think about Shrek, which is not Shrek. Shrek is supposed to be hee hee ha ha hoo. Oh my gosh! And then I think about Spider-Man. I'm like, well, how you gonna how you gonna teach Spider-Man to the kids of 2059? You know, because like the technology is gonna grow way more advanced than it is now, and so is the media. Media is gonna have to also advance, but like it's scarily going in a worse direction than it did back then. So that's just me. What do you think, man?
That's a big. Also half. Uh, okay. Let's think. Let's use my brain for once. Um, yeah, I see what you're saying. Sometimes, uh, people don't have or people put a franchise on a path that loses its spark, yeah, of what made the original spicy. Um, I I what am I trying to say? Uh, yes, I understand some things like that. Um, I think that I don't know if I'm necessarily worried about Spider-Man. Uh, Although you never know, there can always be something that throws us out of left field and is kind of interesting. But I don't think I'm actually that worried about Spider-Man. Um, I think that Into the Spider-Verse was good, and I think that, well, at least I have my hopes up that the second one will be pretty spicy. As for the Marvel, I think they, honestly, when I look back at uh, the Tom Holland Spider-Man, I never really understood why people, because I like everything.
Yeah.
I like everything. I never really understood why people were not as hype about Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but under I can understand now why they didn't like it. And I think that the last one, No Way Home,
Yeah.
really did it really like tied it all together and made Tom Holland's Spider-Man pretty nice. And so I think, at least I hope, that the next Spider-Man that we get for Tom Holland will be pretty good. So I think, I just think that it would be pretty good. But you never know. Yeah, those are my
Would it be
thoughts.
home? Would it be Tom Holland? It would have to be someone else because we had one guy.
Oh,
He
but I think
finished.
Tom
guy, I think
Holland's gonna do more Spider-Man.
Really? I heard he was gonna. He said he was gonna stop after that. No Way Home.
Bro, we don't even know. What do we do? We gotta look this up. Is Tom Holland still Spider-Man? Who is this?
Oh, here we go. While July 2024 was speculated to be reserved for Tom Holland's Spider-Man 4, it no longer belongs to him. The new update, as per comic book movie, says that it will now release winter 2024, 2025.
So another Spider-Man? Question mark?
Let's see.
Not my baby boy.
Oh, trying to. It looks like they're trying to like. I guess. Yeah, they're keeping Holland.
I'll go.
Okay, so he is coming back for the Marvel Spider-Man movies, but they wanna. But obviously, Spider-Man's hard because Sony made a movie about them first,
Yeah.
but Marvel got the identity of Spider-Man first, so it's like.
Gotta make that dap up compromise.
And that's what they're doing right now. Is that Sony's like, hey yo, we got like 2 Spider-Mans and you got like 1 Spider-Man, so why don't we just like combine the Spider-Mans into like 1 Spider-Man,
The ultimate Spider-Man.
The ultimate Spider-Man.
Wait, that's a thing.
Oh, is that like oh yeah. Wait, is that
We gotta look this up. Ultimate Spider-Man. American animated series. Let's go!
the ultimate Spider-Man, yeah. What a good series. What a good series.
I love everything. It might be to a fault sometimes, but I really like everything. Well, that's not always true, but I appreciate Spider-Man, so I find it I don't know what I'm saying. I appreciate Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
Superheroes in general, I think, are just. I like superheroes because because of the ideals that they instill in people, and
Yeah.
children too, because children really see the superheroes and look up to them, and so I think that it really inspires some nice ideals.
You want to know who the first superhero I idolized as a child?
Ooh.
It was Iron Man.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting. That is actually interesting.
Yeah, I saw Iron Man 2. What was it? What was the date of Iron Man 2? That was 2010. So I was 6 that time.
Ooh.
Watched that, and I don't know why, but like his like the way he's able to like come off all snarky, all not pessimistic. What's the word? Proactive, but also me when this is me when I try to think of big words.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But like he's able to act all snarky, all cocky, all know-it-all, but like at the same time, that fits him because he's able to make this incredible suit, which he is able to handle himself very well. He even like the way he like this, and like the whole story arc of how he has to like live with it because that's his heart.
Yeah.
Oh my god, so good. And I guess because like when you think about superheroes, right? They're like always so nice.
Yeah.
They're always so like kind people. They always help each other out. But like with Tony Stark, he's like whatever. He's like I'm just gonna hey, I'm just making this new thing. Hey, give me some money. Oh, I'll let you in on it. I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, this guy is dumb. This guy's annoying, but like he's cool. I can't hate on him.
Yeah.
It's like I guess my expectations for superheroes were not as high, which I thought was a good thing as a child because everyone's talking about like, because like my cousin said, you want to know how that's the first time I heard superheroes. To me, when I heard about that, I was like, I mean, he's just not real. So like, what's the point?
Oh yeah.
What's the point of thinking of him to be that cool. I mean, he doesn't really exist. No one's really. I mean, we're all human. We're not really Spider-Man, so we can't really think of ourselves to be like. Can't really think of a person who has the power of a spider. But
Hmm.
then I think of Iron Man. First time of seeing Iron Man 2, and I'm like, well, he's able to. Well, this all makes sense because he's able to build everything. He's able to understand what he is, and he has to live with what he is. Not that he's just bitten by a spider and he just has spider powers now.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm not 6. I understand the Spider-Man appeal. In fact, I love Spider-Man, obviously, because like,
Yeah.
who wouldn't? But I guess if I didn't have watched Iron Man, I would have put, I would have like really, I guess, I would have been unappealed to the superhero genre because they all are seemed high and mighty to me. But like, obviously with Iron Man, he's not as cool because he's annoying, but he's a superhero because he helps people.
Yeah. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I never. I mean, yeah. That's kind of who Tony. That's like his arc too. His arc is that he starts. He starts off as kind of a trash. He's kind of. I don't. Well,
So garbage. Just say it. He's garbage. He's garbage. He's bad. He's a poopy butt face, and
I mean,
he's like really dumb. Really dumb.
I hate him. He smells like poo poo. But yeah, that's yeah. I mean, he kind of is. He no, he is. He's not
Mm-hmm.
the best of people. And over the series, we start to, or over his arc, we start to like see him grow a little, start to care more about people, like Pepper, his wife and everything. And then at the end, he really proves himself as like a real stand-up guy, right? Because he
Yes.
he
Never
sacrificed
forget.
himself.
I am Iron Man.
I am Iron Man. So yeah. It is also, it's really cool how you said that about like you saw like Spider-Man or like other superheroes and you felt like they just weren't real. They weren't. They
Yeah.
just didn't. They didn't feel like real people. But then you see this guy who's kind of a jerk, but it makes him more relatable in a sense because he has
Mm-hmm.
faults and he's just a real person and he doesn't have really superpowers. He just makes his own suit. And yeah, you see that. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm. What about you? What was your? I mean, I could probably take a good guess at who you idolize, but like, who do you idolize? Who was your first superhero you looked up to?
First superhero I looked up to, it probably would have been Spider-Man, but I think the first superhero I think knew, like, I don't think I even understood Spider-Man, but I had just seen Spider-Man. I think I had like maybe an action figure or something. I don't know. I had something that was Spider-Man like. And so I guess that was just the first superhero I was introduced to. And so that was kind of the first superhero I latched on to. Um and so I guess yeah, I guess the first superhero I looked up to would be Spider-Man. Um what did it like I said, I when I was younger, I didn't really understand Spider-Man's like whole story and like all the everything. I kind of just saw a guy and was like, oh, he's cool, he can swing. But I liked especially, I think this is probably why I like the Amazing Spider-Man a lot. It's because I just one and two, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's because I watched the Sam Raimi ones, but I didn't. I was young. I also didn't really understand everything. Uh, I just saw a cool guy fighting bad guys, and I was like, "Oh, he's cool." But then I started getting a little bit more conscious. What would you say? Like I understood a little bit more, and the Amazing Spider-Man felt like, what was it? The first one was like, was the lizard and everything.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah, stuff like that, and I just also I feel like the Uncle Ben scene might have made it more had more impact on me than um and I don't know, just something about Spider-Man felt, well, I guess I idolized, I don't know, I don't know, my I'm kind of weird. I superheroes, I just idolized super like characters that do good things, you know. Um, but I don't know. I just I see I see a character that that just I don't know how to explain this. It's very hard. It's very hard. But I don't know. I guess it basically I didn't start off really idolizing characters in in I didn't really start off understanding characters. I just saw characters that did cool things. I was like, "Oh, that's pretty spicy." And then later, I started to understand more about, good or what made a superhero a hero. And
Mm-hmm.
I liked that. I'm bad with words too.
No, it's good. You're good.
Yeah.
So, I guess one question, just one. I guess there's one little last little thought. I guess we can just ramble on about because like we all thought about this at some point. I thought about it. You thought about it. My neighbor down the street who moved away
How are
10 years ago
babies
thought about
made?
it. That, but also,
What are you talking about?
but also, what superpower would you have? Let's be honest.
You
we
have
all
to
got
do that.
asked that question
You
because
can't
why
do
wouldn't you?
this to me.
You can't avoid it.
Been
We all
thinking
thought of
about this.
ourselves to be better than we think we are.
I've been
So,
thinking about this for 8 years, and I still don't know.
I still hone in my aura to this day, and I know I have the power of the Kaisugen.
Just pop a blood vessel? Get a hernia.
Start spazzing.
Wait, so what is your power?
My power. Let's see, think about it. So there were a couple options I was thinking in my head when I was let's say 12. Let's say 12. Right?
Yeah.
I was thinking about it, right? I was like, well, let's see. I don't want to be too crazy, like shooting food out of my hands, like the Adventures of.
Yo, that's actually the way. That's actually the way. Food creation. You could actually. That's actually a superhero.
Okay, how about
power.
this? How about this? We gotta think of we gotta think of a power. We gotta think of a power, right?
Okay.
Like 3 superpowers for
Okay.
ourselves. I'll think 3 of myself and 3 for yourself, but we gotta give 3 disadvantages of the power to each other.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
So we pick 3 superpowers we'd like, but then the other person picks the disadvantages.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to start, or do you want me to start?
Please start, because I was gonna. Oh man.
Let's see. Well, See, now I gotta think, because what are you gonna give me a disadvantage about?
That's true.
Because if I tried to pick like invisibility, then
You're
could
only
just say,
invisible for
well,
one person.
Yeah, or you could say if
Such
someone
a-
touches me, I'm not invisible.
Oh, that's true.
anymore.
If you sneeze, you're. That would be so.
Wait.
Wait, no, you're invisible, but every time you blink, it turns on and off. So you blink
Oh
once,
my-
it turns on, but then you blink again, it turns off.
Let's see. I gotta think of ones I like, but also ones you wouldn't ruin immediately.
Yeah, I don't even have anything.
Well, that's why. I mean, hey, I'm going
Okay,
first, so you gotta
okay.
think.
I'm thinking.
Let's see.
Okay, I have one.
Trying to think. I'm trying to think. Ooh.
Okay, maybe I have two. No, I don't have two. I have one.
Okay, I have one.
What powers are there? What are some like unconventional powers?
I guess you gotta think about it from like a limited standpoint, because like, what do we have? What do other living beings have that we don't have?
Ooh. Rattlesnake tail.
That's
That's what
that
it is.
is
I gotta do
what
rattlesnake tail.
man.
Oh, rattlesnake tail, but it only rattles when you have to poop or go to the bathroom.
What?
That's big brain.
Oh,
That's big
it
brain.
rattles when you have to go to the. That's not even a power. That's just like that's
No,
like
it's
a
a
lame
power.
quirk from academia.
How dare you? That would be a good power.
Oh my gosh, I'm trying to think. I got one already, but
I don't. Let's go through this. Let's go through this. Does this?
damn.
Okay, what's your first one?
My first one is teleportation.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's...
What's your first one?
I was thinking of something like controlling the elements, or at least one element or something.
I see. Like controlling the, I guess,
Like
like
water or something.
yeah, controlling the temperature of water or the current of water. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. My second one.
What?
I'm able to emit light. Like I'm able to emit just a bright light. Like just to become a light bulb.
Is that? I feel like that's the downside.
Like I have the like the choice to, like I'm able
Just
to
become bright.
become
Isn't
bright.
that, isn't that a sky high power?
That's such a dumb power. Wait, I don't know if that works. Wait,
What's the use for that?
I,
In a dark cave, you can be a flashlight.
yeah, it's like yeah.
You can blind your enemies. You can blind your enemies.
True, I could do that. Oh my gosh.
Flashlight. That would be your superhero name too. It's me, Flashlight.
That's so stupid. Why would I want to be called Flashlight?
Oh
if
no, I
I'm
got it. I got
literally
it.
emitting light.
Your
What do you got?
nightlight.
I know.
It's perfect. It's absolutely
Oh.
perfect.
If I was Nightlight, I would knock myself like a light. Okay, because that's a terrible superpower.
Oh, yeah, that's not a good one. I don't even.
Oh man.
I mean, well, if you're are you like sunlight or just
No, just like
literal light bulb?
okay, yeah. Like I'm able to emit like a certain amount of
Sun
brightness
UV rays.
anywhere from
Because you could
like
sunburn people.
anywhere from like a glow stick to like
Gamma radiation.
to like a gamma radiation. That's okay.
Oh,
That's
okay. That's actually a pretty cool power.
Yeah. Okay. I'll pick that as my second.
Yo, that's crazy. Yeah. What is my? Okay, my second one. I feel like that's Ant-Man.
You just all become small.
Or big to be able to control my size.
Oh right, or big. Right. Okay. Yeah, you're right. You can't be Ant-Man. You're like, I have the power to grow.
I have the power to grow and shrink. There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Now a third one? What is this?
Third one. Gotta use my brain.
The power of...
Ooh, I have a good one.
Okay.
I have the power. This is gonna sound weird. I have to explain this, okay? So I have the power to create any surface I touch into ground to myself.
Ooh.
Like I'm able to just walk on water, become Jesus.
So
I'm
like,
able
oh,
to
that's crazy.
touch clouds because they have particles, right?
Oh, that's
I'm
you
able
could
to
like
walk on
touch
clouds.
air. You could like walk on air, right?
Well, that's the thing. Oh yeah, I could. Oh
Hard in air.
yeah, I could do that. Yeah, harden air.
Whoa.
Yeah, walk on air. You know, basically just make anything I like. I'm able to touch become the ground, so I can walk on or grab or anything.
Whoa.
Make it physical to me.
That's pretty cool. How did you come up with that?
I don't
You're a
know.
humongous brain. What? I got like I don't even have it like flying. That's the only thing I think
I'm
of.
gonna give you power of stretchy limbs.
Oh, I could become Elastigirl. Wait, that's actually the way.
You want me to give
Wait,
you
no,
money?
why
Do you want to
doesn't
get that?
that doesn't couple with anything? Well, you like all yours go together. Like you can teleport, and then you can like make things hard, and then you can emit like UV rays. You have an
Yeah.
attack, an evasion, and a like a movement. What? You're like a character in a video game. You got all
I
the
didn't even-
stats.
Bro, I'm making a video
What
game.
do I have? I have okay. I have an attack. I have like elements. That could
Yeah,
be
elements.
What is the
You
other one?
have-
Did I didn't
you
say
said-
another one? Did
Did you?
I? Okay, I gotta think. It's like okay, like something like
said-
super speed, but not super speed. I can. Oh, I can become. Wait, is that weird? I can become like light. Doesn't make any sense. Well, isn't that technically super speed?
That's literally super speed.
But
yeah.
but it's not. But it's like I become it. Well, that doesn't make any sense. If I well, okay, I can become. I can change the properties of my body.
Ooh.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty cool. Okay,
Wait.
see
ooh,
that? I'm
okay.
big brain. So like, wait,
Okay.
what does that mean? I could be
So changing the properties of your body.
so I could become like water, or I could become like light.
Ah.
Could I become
can-
like? Could I become like a shoe? What
Wait.
I mean,
what?
technically, properties of my body.
Wait,
Oh, could I be
wait.
like? Could I be like Mirio from My Hero Academia? Lemillion? I could. People could just go through me.
Wait. Wait. You're able to change the
Properties of
your
my body. I could become like air, and you can't even touch me. Oh,
So you can. Oh, that's interesting.
boom! I'm overpowered now. And then I have
Okay.
to have a last one. Dang it.
Yeah, the last one.
Okay, so we have an attack, and then we have a an evasion. So we have to have like a like a like a like a
Movement.
like a okay. I can freeze people.
Just like how? But how? Are you gonna like? Do you emit cold air? Do you emit ice? Do you?
No,
touch
it's like
someone
it's like
and
a
they freeze?
it's it might be not like actual cold, but like I freeze them in place so they can't move.
Like you just ha and they freeze.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's like a fart. They smell my gas and they can't
What?
move.
That's terrible.
No,
that's
Wait,
terrible.
no. You're the one that's supposed to come up with the thing. So
Yeah,
okay,
you can't.
so
Oh my-
so basically it's just I freeze people, just by my
Just, like-
thoughts.
Okay. All right. So
freeze.
let's say this again.
Okay.
I 3 powers. I have teleportation. I have power to emit light to a certain brightness, to anything I want from glow stick to sun gamma radiations of brightness, and I have power to make anything I touch, any particle, any living particle that is in the matter of the universe, I can turn into ground, so I can grab, I can stand.
That's crazy. And then I can control the elements. I can I can change the properties of my body. And then I can freeze people.
Ooh, okay. Do you want to try to ruin my powers first, or do you want me
Nah,
to
I
try?
have to think about yours.
Okay.
You try mine.
Elements. Able to control elements.
feel like it's. You just gotta think, man. How could you make my life so inconvenient?
How can it make your powers inconvenient? Okay, I can think of the one for the changing your body into many properties.
Yeah.
Okay. So you only have, let's say, once you change your body into a different property of itself, you're only allowed to use it for, let's say, 10 seconds.
How could you do
Right.
this?
10 seconds.
How
Right?
could you do this?
Which is tricky, right? Because, like, let's say you want to turn your whole body into air. But, like,
Only
if
10
you,
seconds?
yeah. I mean, hey.
Bro,
You said make
that's
it
true.
inconvenient, so
That's
I
true.
gotta
That's
make it inconvenient.
insanely inconvenient. I can make yours inconvenient. Let's do this.
Yeah, so that's
you
what
can
I
teleport.
that's what I-
You can teleport
Yeah.
only 3 feet. 3 feet.
3 feet.
Wait, is that too much? Is that
sucks!
too much? Wait, that's like literally like a step.
Well, I'm making it inconvenience.
Well,
I mean, obviously, you're not making it 1 feet. So you're not making it unfair, but like,
okay. How about like, you can teleport. You
I'm not done with my negative thing though. Like,
What?
you only have 10 seconds to change your properties. Like, you like once you use once you change the properties of your body, you're only able to use it for 10 seconds. But if you don't change your body back the way it was before the 10-second limit,
No.
that part of your body stays stuck in that state
That's.
for 10 minutes.
How could you do this? This is so. You're actually a super villain.
Dastardly.
Okay, you teleport. You can. You. Oh, okay. No. My brain. Okay, you teleport, like 3 feet. Okay, let's say no 3 feet, 5 feet, 3 feet,
Okay.
and we have an and. It's coming.
Ooh,
Don't worry about it. And
it's what?
what? Okay. What's so inconvenient? You teleport 3 feet, and you have. The more you do it, the more you get a headache.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay. So if I want to like do like quick movements, I gotta be like
Yeah, your head's just dying. You're dying.
dang.
The migraines are coming.
No, my evasion, it's ruined.
Boom, baby.
All right. Oh yes.
Okay.
Your element's hard because like, how am I gonna make your
true.
element power worse or inconvenient rather?
You have the ability to
Emit light to a brightness of a glow stick to a gamma radiation level, and the power to touch anything that I want to, with like the powered particles that I can like touch into ground.
Yeah,
for myself.
Let's think about this. You're emitting UV light. Or you just
What's your
emitting?
third superpower again?
What is my third superpower? It's to be able. What?
Oh yeah, to freeze people.
Oh yeah.
Like you just
Thanks
yeah,
for
you just
reminding.
freeze people. I forgot. Just freeze people.
Boom! I got the freezy. I missed the freeze. Where's my super suit? But like, it's not actually ice.
Ooh,
It's
okay. Wait. This is. I'll give you an easy one on this.
okay.
You're able to freeze people by just looking at them, right? By just thinking for them to freeze. But they can't take any damage. You can't hurt them.
Oh,
You
that's
can't do anything.
That's such a cool one. How
They
are you
just-
so like? How you like this?
They just
stand
stay
there. It's like,
until you
"Ugh."
unfreeze them, and you can't hurt them. But
Whoa.
hey, it's still good.
I
'Cause,
mean,
like,
yeah,
what
it
if
is
you
pretty
freeze
good.
them over like just in like a bad place, and you can just be
Yeah.
like, see ya.
See ya. I'm gone. Yeah. Wow. That's a good one. So okay, that's.
Yeah.
I won't. Okay, I'll try to go easy on you two. That was my third one, so I'll go easy on your third one,
Okay.
which you can make things groundable,
Yeah, that's
touchable,
that's all you,
touchable.
for myself. No one
For
else.
yourself.
No one else.
No
can
one
touch.
else. And you made mines, so, but they can't take any damage. So, Ah! How do you make that? Okay, let's think about this. You make things hard. Kind of sus, to be honest, but it's okay. Um, it's got to be inconvenient, but not too, but not really. But they can't take any damage. So what's the purpose of making things hard? So you can like get places, touch things. Uh, so, uh, you make things hard or touchable,
Mhm.
but there's always a but.
Of course.
A big butt. A gigantic, humongous butt.
Well, mine's kind of average sized actually. So.
I can't think. My brain, yo, my brain. I needed to go to school or something. My brain is. Oh, I can't think. Are you thinking of one for me?
I am waiting for you because like the elemental one you have is really hard. Make it inconvenient.
So hard. Why did you give us a thought game? I can't think. You know me. I can't think. I never use my brain.
That's what superheroes have to do every day. They gotta think about what they do.
Make things hard. You make things touchable. But, well, I guess you said they were touchable for you only.
Yeah,
so
for me
I
only.
guess it would be slightly inconvenient if it was for everyone as well.
Right.
I guess that's a good one, maybe. Yeah, but not too harsh. Okay. And then your last one is to be able to.
Wait, did you give mine a thing?
Hmm?
Did you give mine an inconvenient?
The touching one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's touchable for everyone.
What?
So, like, if you touch water,
Yeah.
you can go across it, but so can someone else.
Well, that kind of goes against what I said, right?
Is it?
Because I said I can use it for myself, not for no one else.
Okay, well, if I can freeze people, well, I guess you're right.
Also, that's like a balance of convenience and inconvenience. Because, like, what if I want to help people? It's not really a
Bruh, I can't
bad
do this.
Not really a bad
Come up with
thing.
one for me. I can't do this. My brain
What do
is
you
so
mean?
small.
Yours is able to control the elements. How am I supposed to give that an
Well, like,
disadvantage?
okay, you can control the elements, but
No, hey.
wait,
Stop.
I'm
I
trying to
think-
help you.
I know, no. And I helped you. We're even.
You didn't help me. I helped myself. I only helped myself.
I told you that your inconvenience was not an inconvenience. Think of a different one.
That's so inconvenient, bruh. Okay, so you can touch things, but what's a slight? Because you gave me a slight inconvenience.
Yeah.
I don't know how to make it slight. I can only make it extremely inconvenient. Slightly inconvenient. So mine's is I can freeze people, but they don't take any damage. Yours is you can make things that aren't touchable, but but they. Oh, could it be like they aren't like hard, like super solid? So if it's like water, it's kind of like mushy to get through. If it's like air, it's kind of like it feels like hard to like grab because it's so spaced or something like that. And like if like you're holding onto like lightning, it kind of tingles, kind of hurts a little. It's like you know. Is that big brain?
Why are you asking me? You're the one coming up with this.
It's slightly inconvenient because you could still get away, but it's kind of a little bit of work. Boom, I got it.
I don't know.
No, it's big inconvenience. Boom, baby. I did it.
Big. I
Okay,
gave
no,
you a minor one.
it's-
No.
Fine, you can wait. Okay, what's the purpose? Wait.
It's like that doesn't make any sense. Like, cause like
I'm trying. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to only
I already
mildly.
have one.
Okay,
I
give
don't want
me-
to give you one because like I know what I can make myself inconvenient for that. Like, how are you? What?
Okay. What's your other superpower? I can't do this.
Did you forget? It's
Wait,
the
okay.
light emitting one.
Oh, okay. Well, that's easy. That's easy.
Yeah. See, just go. Yeah, try that. Try that.
Because, wait, is that too inconvenient? No, it's But that's like. I hate this. This is a game. Is this a game?
This is a game. I want to see.
This isn't a
'cause,
game.
Like,
This is
whoever makes like the power worse for the other wins.
Oh.
Like whoever has the better set of powers wins.
You can emit radiation, light
Right.
that goes up to gamma radiation, but you feel all the effects.
What?
So like, if you like maybe like the normal like just light, you don't feel it. But if you go to like X-ray, you're starting to feel a little queasy, and then gamma, you're just like you're exposed to that gamma radiation.
I was thinking of more of like body temperature kind of thing, where the brighter I am, the hotter I get. I don't know.
What? I'm so confused. I can't do this.
What? What do you
I
mean
can't
confused?
do
That's
this. Okay,
that's
okay.
a simple
Wait.
inconvenience.
I'm so
What do you
tired.
mean? Oh my god.
I can't do this, man. I can't.
What are you talking
Can I
about?
just
Think
say
of
I paused?
Todoroki!
He
Think
gets
of
hot.
how he has to
He's
use
hot.
his fire side and it hurts.
Okay,
He
you
uses
get
fire and it
hurt.
hurts.
You get hurt. The brighter you go.
Bro,
Boom!
I have to give
I
you
did
these
it.
ideas.
No,
How are you not
I did
thinking
it.
of this?
No, I basically did it myself. Okay,
I gave you
No,
that.
I basically did.
I literally just gave you that.
No, I don't know what you're
idea.
talking
No.
about. No.
No.
I have the power of
You
gaslighting.
cannot. No.
You can't do this. What did I do? I didn't do anything. What are you talking about? You're going crazy or something.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Boom.
I'm gonna make your elemental power really inconvenient.
Oh, yeah?
Then, if you're
Make
doing
it.
that, then.
Make it inconvenient. I still gotta think of one for your touchy touch. What is the touchy touch? I don't understand how you made something so slightly inconvenient. If you touch something, you can grab onto it. You can walk across it. Okay, but what happens if you don't? That doesn't make any sense. No. Okay, what happened? Okay, so I freeze people. Okay, I can freeze people, and I can boom, they're dead. But no, I can't because they no. But okay, I can touch things. I can get away. But I can't because, or no, you can still get away, but you can't. What can't you do? That's the part. You can't get more. There's a resting period. There's an amount that you can do before you get tired. Is that good? Like 1 mile or something? Or 400 feet?
Like my thing is like a mile long.
Yeah. Like you can only go like a mile with like the amount of space that you make hard.
Okay.
See, I'm good.
I gave you one. What do you mean?
I don't know what
gave
you're
you
talking
one.
about. That's
I
not
literally
real.
gave you
That's
one.
not real.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? What do you mean? I didn't say anything.
Either I win this or you have to come up with another.
No, I've
one
won.
for my
I've
light
already
powers.
won because you haven't given me one. You haven't given me one for my
do you
elemental.
mean?
Give me one for my elemental.
Oh my.
Boom. I've won.
So I'm trying to think. Because I'm trying to think of it from like an all property standpoint.
Yeah.
Are you
Every
able to
property?
just,
Do I have every
like
property?
earth, fire, like properties of elements. So
Of existence.
fire, water, earth,
ice,
ice is
electricity,
electricity,
or like lightning, whatever. Do we get that element? Ground. Oh wait, that's earth. Do I have like nature powers?
yeah,
that
like
an element?
Earth. That's what.
But
Earth
like
is.
trees.
That's Earth
Oh man, I literally have everything.
and wind.
And
Wind's an
wind.
element.
Oh shoot, I got wind. I can make a place.
Okay, I got a good one.
Okay,
I got
okay.
a good one.
Get me.
Okay.
Give it.
So what? Name all your elements. Name all your elements, right? Let me
I
hear
got
it.
that. I got that. Air. I got that. Earth. Wind. Fire. Lightning.
Air's wind is the same thing.
Wait. Oh. Lightning. I got that. I can make the earth. What is that? Magma? Lava? Ho ho ho. I got nature and earth and like the trees. I can smack you with a bamboo stick. I got the power. Yeah.
So you got lightning, wind, earth, fire, water, wind. Right?
Basically. What's the catch?
Wait, I'm trying to think. Like, how many again? Lightning, water, fire, earth, wind. Yeah, let's say 5. Okay. 5 elements.
And so the catch.
I'm trying to think. Because you can use multiple at once, because that's the point.
Oh
of having
shoot,
5
can
elements.
I? Am I the avatar?
Well, that's
Well,
the point of having
yeah, I
elemental
guess.
powers, is that you can just control elements. I don't know. I don't know. You're not
I can do everything. I got unlimited power.
All right. Well, you have unlimited power. Well, actually, it gauges depending on how many you use at once. So let's say you just use fire, right? It's like the greatest amount of power you can use. But let's say you start to use fire and water, then it's not as strong. Then you add fire, water, wind, then it's less strong. Fire, water, wind, lightning,
Oh.
not as strong.
Yeah,
Fire, water, wind, lightning, earth, that is the weakest form of power you can get. Boom, baby.
Oh yeah?
Woo!
You thought that was good? I can just flamethrower you to death.
Oh yeah, but that's just one thing, cause like I can just like teleport 3 feet the other way, and I can handle headaches, cause like, oh, I'm just better.
Oh yeah? Well then guess what? I can freeze you. Wait. I can't damage you. Well, I can still freeze you though. No.
You could still
This is
freeze
what
me,
happens.
but you can't hear me.
Oh yeah.
But you can't hear me.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh
you
yeah.
can't hear me.
Oh yeah. I can freeze you. Then I can make a pit, like a whole like a cage build of like earth and like the strongest material and like a lava pit underneath. So when you unfreeze, you fall into the lava and you can't escape.
Okay, well think about this. Every time you use something like lightning or fire, I can just touch, walk across, walk to you, beam a light, brighten blind you.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
That
But you
big
can
brain.
only go a mile. So I can use my powers to swish, swish, swish to like Canada. I go to Canada and you can't do anything. So that's what I do. I make it. Wait, no, you can touch it. So no. I just make it in giant like 50-mile room. Wait, how does this work? Because you fall into no. I can't.
You
my
know
brain.
I can climb up into the air, right?
That's true. But like it's like the height of the earth or like the atmosphere, so you can only go a mile. So big brain. This isn't big brain. Wait, because you could.
Wait, you just made that up yourself. What do you
What?
mean?
What do you mean? That's
When I well, you're the one that said the distance of your elements, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, no.
Now you set your distance of the element of how far you can use to the Earth's atmosphere. That's a little unfair, just saying.
How's that unfair? I'm using my powers.
Bro, you're trying to. After I said what I said, you're like, all right, well, I have the reach of the Earth's atmosphere.
Well, we never said I didn't have the reach of the Earth's atmosphere. Just that it gets less powerful the more powers I use, not the more I use a power. Oh.
What? Yeah.
So I can use my powers to make a big giant room that's like so big that it's definitely
a big giant what?
a big giant room that's like very much bigger than
A
room. Very
What's a
much
room? Why would you make a room?
because you can't get out.
You know I can
No.
light to like a high enough temperature to like burn things. You know,
Wait, what was your deficiency for that?
I would. This is what happens.
The
when-
brighter
See,
you
I
get,
I came up with that, so like that's your fault. El Ratio.
the
You still
brighter
haven't come up with it, by the way. I
the
gave
brighter
you
you
that, so,
get,
like-
the brighter you get, the hotter you are, so that you can overheat and die. Big brain.
I gave you that, so.
No,
like-
I basically thought of it. Fine. I mean,
know,
okay, what
man,
if I do
kinda-
come up with one? Okay, what if I do come
You
up
better,
with one?
yeah, you better, because
Yeah, but
like
that's like the
that's
best
kind of
one.
unfair.
That's
After
the
what
best
I said,
one. That's the best one. Okay, you can become bright. You can become bright boy to the gamma radiation. But you get hungry.
that's
No,
terrible,
that's
terrible
bad.
inconvenience.
That's bad.
What are you doing? You lost.
No, I haven't because I haven't thought of one yet. You know how hard it is to think of these.
I'm
I
waiting.
don't even know how to
already
do.
thought of 3.
You're waiting. I'm waiting too.
I thought of 4 actually.
No, you
1
didn't
for
think of
myself
4.
and 3 for you.
Well, I can think of one for
baby.
myself too, but I'm not going to because I
waiting.
don't want you to do anything. Okay. You emit brightness into to the gamma radiation level. But well, that's the same thing. Oh no, yours is so good. Um,
Oh,
but
really?
you can blind yourself? Eh? Eh? No. You can, but it like you're so bright. What's the purpose of it? Okay, let's think about this. The purpose is to blind other people and maybe do some damage to them. So you just doesn't hurt anything. It doesn't hurt anybody. I mean, that's pretty good. I mean, that's it just blinds them. But
Yeah.
I guess people can close their eyes, but then they can't see. I mean, that's good. Wait, yeah, okay. It doesn't hurt anybody, but it can blind them.
Wait, I want to change.
Can you change?
This is fair because like at
Okay.
least I'm trying to not make it like annoying because like that's what you did for me.
What? I'm so confused.
You tried to give yourself a whole atmosphere of range. No,
Yeah,
here's what I'm
I
gonna
got
do.
the atmosphere of range.
Here's what I'm gonna no. Here's
Hey,
what I'm gonna
even
do.
if I didn't
alright?
have the atmosphere of range, I could make it deep because I got the earth control. Boom, baby.
You can make it what?
I can make it deep so I can because I have the earth control. Boom.
Let me just give you the inconvenience.
Okay,
alright?
give me inconvenience.
So obviously, like I said, greater power with less use of elements, right?
Mm-hmm.
But also with the less of you with the greater strength of the element, the less distance of range you have with it.
That's
And the more you use, the more range you have.
wait. Oh, I see. So
Okay.
it's like wait. So it's oh wait. What? Say it again.
So it's like, let's say you're trying to use fire on me, right, from like a mile
Mm-hmm.
away.
Mm-hmm.
You can't use it on me because let's
It's
say it only goes,
powerful,
like,
but it can't reach as long.
yeah, it can only go like a yard,
And then
which
the
is
other one
unfortunate.
is less powerful, but it has a longer reach.
Yes. The more you use, the longer the reach, but the weaker the power.
Okay, that's
Eh?
so
See, look at that.
confusing. Can I do one for you
Damn.
again? Can I do one for you again then?
Which one?
What would it be? I don't even know your powers anymore. You can teleport,
Teleport, yeah.
but only 3 feet, and you get headaches. You can grab things, but wait, what was the
Only for a
inconvenience?
mile.
Only for a mile, and
Yeah.
you can UV, but it blinds and doesn't hurt. Uh, okay, maybe the teleportation one,
Okay.
because that would be a good one to knock off the list. But what would it be? You get headaches, and your headaches can like knock you out.
Isn't that the point of a headache?
What?
Like, the
But
more
didn't you say
use it-
you could handle the headaches? You're like, I can handle headaches.
That was just me being snarky. That's not like
yeah?
that's not my person saying like, oh yeah, I can handle the headaches.
Okay, okay. Well then what am I supposed to Okay. You can well then I like the grabby thing that makes it all mushy.
That again is interesting, I guess, because like if I try to walk on water, I can just walk on the water with the water effects. It's not gonna hurt me.
But then it feels like it's deep and it's like hard to get through, so it slows you down. And I can come up at big brain?
What?
I got that big brain?
No, what? What?
Loser says big brain?
I don't know, man.
I don't even know. Who wins? No one wins. Are we supposed to be for each other, not against each other? America.
I win.
No, you don't win. No one decided this. No one decided. You
I
decided.
have won.
No,
the
what are you talking?
superhero duel.
What are you
Let's
talking about? I
go,
win.
baby.
Yo.
I'm just that good.
Do you have any viewers in your stream right now?
one viewer?
You'll tell
chat.
us who wins.
I won.
Please tell us who wins. I've
My
win.
man over here cannot think of even one.
Just because it isn't
inconvenience.
good doesn't mean I don't win.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, let me just tell you something. The effects of me of what about in the air, huh? What's the feel of that, huh? What's the feel of that?
What do you mean?
Like water and mushy. What's the air?
The
What's
air
the
is
air?
like it's like it feels like you like pass through it sometimes. So it's like you step and like too far, step, and then like you step up, but then it like fall down and it's hard, but you can get through it.
What?
I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a kind of like Jello, but not Jello. Like you sink into it a little, like quicksand or something. And sometimes you miss a step because it's like pass through it. It's just mildly inconvenient. And you can only go a mile. So you can only go a mile, and it's hard to go that mile. Big brain.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Who win? No, what?
So.
No one decided this. If only we had more viewers, I could be like, no. I know what you're talking
all
about.
I hear.
We need to end this stream right now. It's been
No,
going on too long.
No, I'm gonna make an intervention because
You can't intervene to me.
Like
No one
whiny.
What? You're the one that said, "Oh, I win because I'm just amazing." That's how it sounds to me. You sound like a stuck-up winner.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah.
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 Well.
I like Wells.
Thank you everyone for coming to this stream. We love to serving our pies to you. Wait, no.
I've
wait.
lost brain cells. Thank
Wait.
you for coming to our stream.
Thank you for
wait,
Thank you for
coming to our pies.
No.
The
Thank
pie.
you for coming. Thank you for coming to this episode of the podcast. We hope you enjoyed this slice we served to you, and we hope you have a good one too.
That's not how it goes, is it?
Bye-bye.
Bye. I lost